So let's talk about, can you exfoliate dry skin? In short, yes you can. Absolutely. There are just a few little rules you might want to follow, is that you want to be a little bit extra gentle, okay, and you probably don't want to be doing it as frequently with more aggressive styles of exfoliants. So you're best to stay nice and gentle and keep the exfoliating ingredients that you're using to be also on the gentle but very effective side. So we've got a couple of things. So most of the time with you are a dry skin type, you might have appearance of dullness to the skin, and you may even see a little bit of flakiness because the skin is just missing that little extra oil content into it. So exfoliating, you may want to do it a lot more frequently, which is perfectly fine. Just be mindful about the products that you're going to be using based on the frequency you want to be using it. So if you're loving to exfoliate your skin every single day, I've got a great option for you. And if you want to exfoliate your skin maybe a few times a week, I have another great recommendation for you there as well. So we come into two different types of categories when it comes to exfoliation. We have what we call like a chemical exfoliation, and then we have mechanical exfoliation. And sometimes they're like a blend of both, which is wonderful. And a question I get asked quite often is that if I'm going down the chemical route to do my exfoliation and I have a dry skin type, which ones am I going to use? I get asked, is it alpha hydroxy acids that I should be using, or is it like beta hydroxy acids that I should be using? Well, the answer to this is short. It's an alpha hydroxy acid is going to be your choice, and there are two in the alpha hydroxy acid family that you definitely want to lean on. One is the glycolic acid, and two is the lactic acid. So that would be your AHA family, and you want to avoid a BHA. Also known as salicylic acid. This is the acid you want to reserve if you have more of an oily skin or if you tend to be more blemish prone. So my dry skins, no beta hydroxy acid for you. Only the alpha hydroxy acids are going to be where you want to land. So let's break those apart a little bit for you. So glycolic acid is a little bit of a tinier molecule, so it does tend to feel like it's rapidly dropping onto the skin a little bit faster, but the good news is that it also really hydrates and helps retain the moisture in your skin. So that's what's an excellent choice for those of you who are dry. The second is the lactic acid. Lactic acid is a bit of a larger molecule, so it's going to have a little bit of more of a slow roll on the skin. So we have the glycolic a little bit faster and the lactic a little bit slower. So depending on how much sensation you would like, you may want to choose glycolic for a little bit more of a sensation, and then you want none, go with the lactic acid. So I think we've got that all sorted out, and I want to bring to you the two products that I would like to share with you, and then I'll go through a quick little routine that you can use at home. So before I dive into all of that, don't forget to hit the subscribe and our notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. So what are the two products I want to show you today? I have two. I have the chemical and I have the physical with a little bit of a bonus. So let's start with the chemical, which is our Firm Skin Acai Exfoliating Peel. This is going to be your glycolic acid, okay? And what I also really love about this product is that it comes with its own cotton rounds, and it's like got texture. You've probably heard me talk about this before. There's two textures, like a smoother texture and a little bit more of an aggressive texture. So if you want a little bit of oomph, then you want to use maybe this little more rigid side. Here's why I love this product so much. You literally give it a couple pumps. You can see that there's a little bit of coating in there. You just wipe it on like you would a toner and you'll walk away. You don't need to do anything else after that. You don't have to rinse it out. It's super effective and very efficient. Recommendation for this product particular, 3 times a week. Daily would be a little bit too much. So let's move on and talk about the product that you could incorporate in your routine daily, which is our trusty and big fan loving Strawberry Rhubarb Dermafoliant. This is a mechanical exfoliation that also contains a bit of lactic acid and a really great with a hydration benefit as well. This is a powder, so it is dry, so you would dispense maybe 2 or 3 shakes into your favorite cleanser, and if you're going to pick a cleanser, go with a creamier cleanser when you have a drier skin type, or you can add a little bit of water. And I think I've even heard through the grapevine, some people are using our birch water essence as well as the liquid. So a little tip there, which is also a nice water magnet. So if you're dry, it's a great place to go. So how would you incorporate this into your routine? It's quite simple. Just make sure your skin is really cleansed. So funny enough, I just spoke about cleansers. You can actually do a dual action, dual purpose by adding your dermafoliant into your cleanser. One step, done. Or you can just do the cleansing separately, do your toning step, move on to your exfoliating step that I just mentioned, and then apply, well, in this case, you'd only have to remove the dermafoliant. Then begin your application of your leave-on products. So that might be your serum, your concentrate, your moisturizer, and if it's daytime, don't forget your sun product, right? Your SPF product after that. And alternatively, if you want to, this is actually a really wonderful time to do a mask. So you would cleanse, tone, exfoliation of choice, and then follow with your favorite mask. Then you would remove that and then do the finishing care as I had just mentioned before. So if you want to learn more about how to exfoliate and its benefits, go over here and check out the video.